Hey everybody, Justin Siener here. How's it going? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create high converting pop-ups that don't annoy your Shopify customers. That is the key, and pop-ups can be very powerful when you do them correctly, and it's all about the idea of engagement equaling sales. And you need to make sure you're taking full advantage of every single website click to your store, especially nowadays. Ads are getting more expensive. We don't want to lose out on any of the website traffic that we get. And we use pop-ups because they could engage your customers and get them closer to checkout. Right? The whole idea about using pop-ups, or really using any marketing strategy, is we need to increase conversion rate, get them funneled down into our checkout, into actually becoming a customer. And with pop-ups, with the right strategies, you could drive traffic to specific pages. You could increase conversion rate with coupons, with promotions. You could, of course, build your email lists and collect leads. And you could promote urgency and scarcity. Pop-ups have a strong role when it comes to sales in your e-commerce stores, but there are some pain points that you might face. There's actually no built-in way to do this with Shopify. You're going to have to use an app. And you definitely want to use an app that can integrate with any and all Shopify themes. We don't want to have any type of breakage in terms of the functionality of our overall store. We want the app to be, of course, brandable, so it fits in nicely with the look and feel. It needs to be easy to use. It needs to have customizable features. I'm going to go more in detail on this. And of course, like any app, it needs to have great support so you can figure out how to use it. But really the biggest thing is you need to build pop-ups that do not annoy. Okay, we must not annoy our customers. These pop-ups need to provide a purpose, and when used correctly in the right scenarios with the right timing, they can help drive significant amounts of sales. So how do you do this the right way? I'm going to show you an app called Optimonk. I highly recommend it. You see the link directly below this video. Let's go over the shoulder so we can show you more. You're looking at optimonk.com. Again, you see the link below this video, and this is the most powerful way to create pop-ups in your Shopify store. And again, stressing pop-ups that customers are going to actually love. You're not going to annoy your customers. You're actually going to provide a purpose with these pop-ups, and I'm going to show you as we go inside. 4.9 out of 5 stars in the Shopify App Store. We'll go over there in a second, but you can take a look throughout the optimonk.com site, see exactly what's going to happen when you install the app. I'm going to show you this over here. Again, close to that perfect 5-star review on almost 500 reviews over here. Optimonk does a great job at exactly what I was describing, creating those pop-ups that are going to increase conversion, increase engagement. They're never going to annoy. And all you need to do, literally there's a free plan available as well. You just need to come over here. You see the link below this video, click Add App. And this is going to add the Optimonk app into your store. And we're going to be able to get all the different features. We're going to have those list building pop-ups, exit intent, countdown pop-ups, gamified pop-ups, all these different great features that come along with it. And again, of course, that almost perfect 5 out of 5-star review on all of these reviews. So come over here and click Add App. We're going to add this app into our store. So you see I've already got the Exit Intent Pop-Up app by Optimonk right over here. Here's the app. We're going to click inside it. This is going to bring us into our little dashboard. This is where we're going to be able to really do all of the work. And I'm here in my dashboard now. You see your little stats over here. This is just a little demo site. I have a test running over here in terms of the spin a wheel campaign. I'm going to show you a bunch of different examples that are really powerful. The first one I've already got set up over here. This is the spin the wheel campaign, really cool exit intent pop-up. And there are so many different options over here. And you see basically the summary of what's going to happen. When will this pop-up show up? What is the pop-up going to look like? We can create A/B tests so we have different variations. When or who is going to see the pop-up, what different variations or customer combinations will see them, what integrations do we have, and what are the overall campaign statistics. Literally everything is like that over here, and you can come over after you create, and I'll show you one as we create from scratch. You'll be able to come over and edit all of the different settings and things like that to give you the look and feel that you want. And here I'll show it to you in action. This is the spin a wheel, right? The exit intent. So people go onto the website for a little bit and then they go to exit it, and you see this little pop-up. And this is a highly engaging one where they literally just enter in their email address and they'll be able to spin the wheel. As you can see, this is a highly engaging pop-up over here, literally creating a little Wheel of Fortune type spin wheel where they're gonna land on a randomly generated ending here, typically giving them a coupon code like you see in this case, obviously to incentivize sales. Now I'm back over here in the dashboard. I'm going to go to new campaign, And over here is where we see all of the different templates that we can choose from. Of course, we have the spin the wheel one that we already used, and there's all these different goals here. In terms of picking stuff, I'm going to show you a recommended products section. You see all the different look and feel and themes, right? We can create our own templates. We want to pick something that is going to match the aesthetic of our site, the kind of overall look and feel of our site. There's some holiday ones as well. I'm going to come down over here, and it's going to literally showcase what you're going to see. And when we select the template, we'll be able to customize everything. It's going to place it, of course, on our store, and will now be into the actual editor, where we can literally do a what you see is what you get editing. You see I'm just literally hovering my mouse over here. We can move things around. We could edit, of course, edit any of the text. As you see here, we could edit all the headlines. We're going to brand this for our specific brand. You know, if you have any type of kind of voice, or if you have any messaging that you use consistently, you want to put them in your pop-ups as well, so you have that consistency. When it comes to any other styles, of course, again, you have all of the options right inside of this little editor block. We can add elements as well. For example, right here, really anything that you want. If you want to add text area, right? You see it's literally just drag and drop, and now we're back into our basic template. So we can come over here and say, wait, special offer. This is exclusive to you. And we could show these different products, or we could just have a straight product recommendation, say our favorite products or best sellers, right? You get the idea. You have full control over what's going to go in here. And when we come in and talk about the actual product, we can go and choose the product. If we wanted to have things that are automatically, or I'm sorry, manually chosen, right? Let's say I'm going to say this is a real popular product of mine. I want it to show in here. We have that option. We could also show recently viewed, which just automatically showcase the recently viewed products, or most popular. These last two would be automatic, right? They're just going to show the products in here automatically. And we can go back to manual. If we want to just select products, say, okay, I know that this product is a top seller. I want to be able to showcase this over here. And same thing with this. I know this is a top seller, so I want to put this on the page, and then we can just click through, next, save, and then we're good to go. Really easy when it comes to designing it, because there's really no technical skills needed. You're just looking at things and editing and making sure that things look good. Now we have our when would you like the pop-up to show up. This is the criteria. Again, everything very easy to follow. 10 seconds over here. We could edit this. We could be specific to different devices. 10 seconds we're going to go with in terms of their recommendation. Now we have who, right? So this is when. Now this next step is who. Who is going to see the pop-up? The pop-up will appear a maximum of 2 times per visitor with at least 1 hour between 2 appearances. You could change this to 1 second if you wanted. Obviously, that's going to be a bit too much. But you could change this to different settings depending on what you need. That's all the conditions that we need. We can go ahead and make sure that we have Google Analytics installed just to have extra stats in there. You'll do that when you get onboarded in here. And that's really all that we'll need to do. We're going to click through over here. We'll make sure that we activate this campaign you see right over here. And now this campaign is active. Here's just a little summary of everything that we set up. Right here was that branding. You could even see inside here the specific shirts that I added, the specific products that I added in this case. So very easy to create this one. This is the product recommendations. Now we are again browsing the site just as a customer would browse, and I'm going to hit that 10-second criteria that we set there, and it will showcase that product recommendation pop-up. And there it is, right? Right on time. And here are the products, the text that we selected, right? This could also be automatically generated if we were to do something like recently viewed or most popular. Back on the dashboard now, we'll go into a new campaign. Again, we're going to see all the different templates. This time we're going to select cart abandonment. So we see over here all of the different goals again. Come right over here, stop cart abandonment. Lots of different ones that we can choose from. And you see again, we have kind of the idea of what conversion rate do they estimate in terms of some of the other people using these templates, and we could sort by conversion rate. We could test out ones that we think are going to work best for our store. And we'll come over here and we'll select this little urgency one here to increase the conversion rate and increase our abandonment. So this is basically giving them a timed offer here, and we're going to go ahead and select this template, add it into our store. Really powerful when we could add some urgency, right? We're adding urgency to the buying experience through these pop-ups. You literally see it right over here. And we can customize everything. We could, of course, add our logo, and go ahead and change the discount if we wanted to. We could change the timing. If we didn't want it to be 15 minutes, say we wanted it to be 6 minutes, right? Or we could do it in any time that we want. Full control right over here. Put this over here at, let's go to 15 minutes just because it looks nice. And then this is how they close the pop-up, right? This is the no thank you text. You could edit this. Customize this image to be really any image that you want. It really doesn't matter. Obviously, we do something that is going to be more relevant than just this random football, but you'll be able to customize this based on your niche or your products. Here's what it's going to look like when they actually click through. Getting the 15% off again, customizable, everything is customizable here. But the whole idea, and you'll see into the triggers, is this is about abandonment cart. So we have our little get 15% off reminder as well, and we'll actually kind of extrapolate that into our next example. But here are the triggers, right? We built how it's gonna look. Now on exit intent, we are going to have this new type of pop-up showing up. This is similar to the first one that we created, except there are some more specific rules here. For example, cart rules. Visitors will see this if they have more than one product, or I should say more than 0 products in their cart, right? It literally says right over here, visitors will see this campaign if the total number of products are greater than 0. This is basically just a algorithmic way of saying as long as they have something in the shopping cart, they're going to show this. And again, here's that frequency like we talked about before. We have our analytics set up, and that's really all that we need to do. We press next, and of course we want to remember to activate this as well. And really, it's as simple as that. As you see here, I added a product to cart in order to activate this pop-up, and you see it's actually already activated in the bottom left. But here is that exit intent. We have our 15% off coupon, just like we customized here. And of course, if we changed anything in that editor, we would have seen that here live. When you click through, we get that one-click copy. You don't need to right-click. It literally automatically copies for you. And that's as simple as it can get, really powerful. As I head back on over into the dashboard, I want to show you the templates again. I mean, literally so many different templates. There's almost 200 different templates, or over 200 templates, where you literally just point and click to customize. And I mean, the list literally goes on and on and on. You saw the filters that we can kind of narrow this list down with, but there are so many different looks and feels, so many different features, and it's really not just about choosing one. Remember, pop-ups, they're not meant to be annoying. They need to have utility and they need to have function. And the whole idea is that this is an entire solution-based approach where we say, okay, we have a pop-up for collecting feedback. We have a pop-up for guiding our visitors to purchase. We have a pop-up for stopping abandoned cart. We have a pop-up for building the list, right? These are all different marketing aspects to your business that are being accomplished by smart, engaging pop-ups. And that's really, really why Optimonk works so well. Again, very easy to use. You saw all those different templates. It's literally just a click away over here in new campaigns. But you can fulfill all the different marketing strategies that are needed for any type of e-commerce store all throughout the Optimonk platform. They even have gamification, collecting phone numbers if you want to do SMS, Messenger subscribers if you want to do Facebook Messenger, which is huge, right? All of these different things are just best practices for your business. They're now available to you in these easy to use pop-up templates. That's why I recommend Optimonk. That's why you're going to use them. That's why I use them. You see the link directly below this video. I highly recommend you check them out. And if you have any questions, make sure you use the comment box below. But otherwise, I know this is going to help you make some money, and I'll talk to you real soon.